I got a treat for you guys. What's this? Castlevania the Arcade running on Launchbox. Will it launch? Bet your ass it'll launch. I will end up putting a link in the description to the video Game Esoterica video, the original where I saw this. Have him get all the hits, the attention, what all the kids are calling it these days. But it's running, it's operational, and I'll walk you through what I did on mine. I did a couple different things, but it goes and it's functional on my emulation rig. So mine is a Minisforum mini PC AMD Ryzen, and it goes pretty well on mine, but I will show you the steps that I took, and hopefully we'll get some controls on this in the near future. We'll see what happens. Alright, before anything else, I wanted to give a quick idea of what to start out with, where to start once you get the whole thing found, downloaded, extracted, unpacked, what have you. So here I have in one of my folders, I already have on an external hard drive where I have a couple other things, Launchbox, TechnoParrot, the full Sega CD library, or close to it anyway. So I have plenty of room on it, but I just threw this on. I threw it on Launchbox already, have it read there, but this is the Castlevania, the arcade folder, everything unpacked here, extracted. So here's where you want to go to modify things. This should get you running less janky. We'll see how it looks for you. So anyway, you see Castlevania the Arcade extracted, HDD repacked, HCV, HCV app. Once you do those, you will be here. And you'll have all these, that HCV file you see there, the Notepad thing is covering up. That's the actual launcher. That's the application we'll be launching the game. But before that, I wanted to show you the setting.csv file is what you're looking for. I went ahead and right-clicked that. I wanted to open with Notepad, and then we're going to make a few adjustments in Notepad. And once you save that whole thing, you should be good for launching it. So we'll see for you, but that's what worked for me, and I'll show you the next step in a minute. All right, so here's the next one. The next one here is the setting.csv opened in Notepad. And when you open it, it will look a little bit different from this. And I'll show you, or I'll tell you here, what I changed just on this first section. You'll see a couple other sections as you scroll down the whole Notepad deal. And I'm sure we'll be looking at changing some things down the road anyway. But for right now, you'll see these things that say false, true, the numbers on the width and the height. It's the resolution dimensions there. So what I changed, I'll start with the screen width and screen height. Those are the ones. The video going around really showing this off, showing that they have this working. The guy mentions about adjusting your PC's resolutions. I didn't do that. I was just fine changing the resolutions here to match my PC resolutions. So I changed my default recommended for my AMD Ryzen is 1920 by 1080. So theirs, it's like 1360 by, I forget, 766 or something like that. But I just changed it to match mine. So screen width 1920, screen height 1080. And then the other things I changed so far, that's really it, other than the next two. So you'll see emulate the bottom part there, the bottom of that top first section, big chunk of code gibberish there. Emulate IO and emulate sensor are the last two there, just above heap default size crap there. Emulate IO it says false. I just did true in all caps, replaced emulate IO false with true, all caps, emulate sensor, true, all caps, same deal. It was false, I changed it to true. So screen width 1920, screen height 1080, emulate IO true, emulate sensor true. Then get the hell out of Notepad, save it, and from there you should be able to launch it. Okay, so here we are with the HCV file. I'm going to double click that sucker, and we should be good to go. Should give it some life, give it some juice. From there, I just linked that HCV as the launch application in Launchbox, and put in a still image of a promotional poster, and I'm good to go for playing on Launchbox. So here we go. It's alive. It's alive. It's going. So I will just let you enjoy this. Hope you enjoyed checking out the process. I will leave a link in the description for the original guy who I saw who found this, but I'm very excited about this. May of the June, baby.
In a tavern nearby village. It's true! I watched it happen! There is no one in the village. Now there are only monsters walking around instead of people. No one in the tavern took the story seriously. The man then stood and left in silence. A whip was tucked inside of his coat. Vampire Hunter. This is his story.